You're grounded, Lieutenant. Final decision. The words cracked through the hangar like a rifle shot. Alyssa Vega didn't blink. She stood motionless. Framed in the golden light of a dying sun, her olive flight suit unzipped at the collar, boots planted like stone, jaw locked. A dozen pilots nearby froze in place, pretending to busy themselves, but everyone was listening. They always listened when a woman got shut down, especially this woman. No explanation? Alyssa asked, voice calm to calm. Colonel Ramsey didn't. Look her in the eyes. Not cleared for combat, Apache. Orders from above. After 1,200 hours in the air? 3 simulator commendations? 0 fails? Silence? Then low, behind her, one muttered word. Token. She didn't turn around. But she heard it. She always heard it. She turned on her heel and walked. Slow, controlled. The floor vibrated with the dull thump of rotors spinning outside. Somewhere, engines screamed. The sky was darkening, and as she walked, her collar shifted just enough to reveal a glimpse of ink. Black, sharp, a flaming dagger wrapped in wings. Colonel Ramsey saw it. He froze. His voice dropped, low and unsteady. Lieutenant, where? Did you get that tattoo? Alyssa stopped, half-turned, cold gaze locked on him. Why? Ramsey stepped forward slowly. Everyone was watching now. I haven't seen that insignia in over 15 years, he said. And the last time I did, it was burning through the smoke in Kandahar, right before a ghost saved my life. Flashback. A convoy under fire. Colonel Ramsey pinned behind twisted steel, bleeding out, insurgents closing in. No backup, no hope then. Out of nowhere, an Apache screeches overhead, low and merciless. Rockets unleashed like judgment, the desert lit up, the enemies erased. The pilot never spoke, never revealed her name. All he remembered was the mark. Flaming dagger. Wings. A symbol few had ever seen. Fewer survived. A ghost call sign. A legacy back to now. Alyssa nodded once. My mother wore it first, she said. Call sign, Valkyrie. Ramsey blinked. She flew missions this country still pretends never happened, Alyssa continued. I earned the tattoo the day I soloed my first Apache. You're telling me? Ramsey said. Slowly, your mother? Was Valkyrie? Yes, sir. In command, didn't recognize your name? They recognized it, Alyssa said quietly. They just didn't want another Vega in the sky. Ramsey's jaw clenched. She scared people, Alyssa added. Intend to do the same. That silence. It wasn't awkward anymore. It was electric. Burning, Ramsey turned, faced the pilots. The brass. The doubters. She flies. He said murmurs. Objections. A voice began to protest. Anyone who's got a problem with it. Ramsey cut in coldly, can explain it to me while riding evac on a medbird when the fire gets hot. He turned back to Alyssa.
Oh.
Something in his eyes had shifted. You fly, starting now.
Ow.
Next morning, Alyssa walked onto the flight line. With a helmet under her arm, the same flight suit, the same collar, but everything else had changed. No one laughed. No one sneered. No one dared. She climbed into the cockpit of an AH-64 Apache like she was born in it. Strapped in. Just it comes. Radioed Lieutenant Vega. Clear for takeoff. Blades roared to life. The hangar trembled. And the whole base stopped to watch. Not because they doubted her anymore, but because they didn't want to miss what history looked like. That first mission. Enemy convoy spotted near a civilian checkpoint. Flags raised. Weapons armed. No hesitation. Alyssa coordinated the intercept midair, neutralized the convoy before they got within 500 meters. Escorted 3 medevac units through hostile territory without breaking formation. Not one soldier lost. Not one error logged. She landed with the grace of a storm pulling away. Dust kicked up around the bird as the blades slowed. Ramsey was all ready. Waiting, he didn't speak right away. Then, your mother would be proud. Alyssa met his eyes. She's still watching. The sunlight caught the tattoo again. Flaming dagger wings. Legacy. Weeks passed. The whispers didn't return, because no one whispered about her anymore. They saluted her. Alyssa Vega became the first female lead Apache instructor on the base. Not because she asked, not because she shouted, but because after that first mission, no one could deny her. The story exploded across the military, then the media. A photo went viral. Alyssa beside her Apache helmet under one arm, flight suit dusted with grit, the black ink barely visible above her collarbone. Valkyrie rises. Bloodline in the sky. Legacy wings. In interviews, they asked her what changed everything. It wasn't the tattoo, she said. It was what it stood for. Legacy, sacrifice, identity. You can deny a rank, can deny a roster slot. But you can't silence a symbol born in fire and air. If this story struck a chord, drop a comment and tell us where you're watching from. If you've ever carried the weight of someone else's silence, hit that like button and subscribe. For more stories that remind the world, you can't bury legacy, when only delay it, and when it rises. You better be watching the sky.